Hey YouTube, what's up? Smooth Criminal here. Just thought I'd give you little sneak peeks of what's on the workbench. This is these are all works in progress. They're not completely done. Here's one I'm working on for someone. Maybe I don't know if the deal's gonna happen or not. But this was supposed to be a AAR CUDA rat rod. I didn't have any CUDAs, but I had this GTO, and he agreed that was all right. So these aren't done. I still got to do some painting and stuff on it. I don't want it to have that chrome interior, but or this orange piece. But it rolls. I mean, did a lot of grinding on the back end to make those wheels come in there, and they stick out. Kind of crazy looking. I didn't know what to think about it when he was asking about that kind of rat rod, but now that it's almost done, it's like, wow, it's kind of neat. So pretty good. It rolls pretty good. I like those gold wheels on the front. The rat rod's made up of what you have around the shop. No particulars to it. And here's another one. I had a picture. This one's not done. The back end's not rolling real good yet. But he sent me a picture of a rat rod, and it had the body was all messed up. Had this crazy engine on it. I'm not done with the front end, but it's supposed to have this huge, blower or breather coming from the engine all the way up to the top. I mean, it's like in the real picture, it's looked like the end of it by the time I got up here to the top. It's not exhaust, but it's coming from the breather from the carburetor, I guess. But up here, it goes all the way up and up here, and I'm on top of that. It almost looks like a 5-gallon bucket on the real picture. But this was coming along pretty cool so far. I'm gonna chop the front, kind of cut this off of it, and then get the pipe put up there and do some painting on it. Some rusting. I kind of like this, like it's an old race car that they just took apart. The other one was really had a bunch of primer and stuff on it, but I kind of dig this right here, and I'm just gonna rust it out and fade it out a little bit. So far, it's coming along. And the other one he wanted was kind of like a rat rod made out of a Jeep. And this was the body I found. It was a Matchbox. I got all the pieces in a pile, but this might be the only piece that I use off of it. That's the thing about these rat rods. It takes several cars just to make one. But I think this will work for the body of the picture that he sent me. Pretty close. It's actually an older military Jeep in the picture, but I'm pretty sure this will work. I think it got painted flat black, and I haven't picked out the engine yet and stretched out the front and stuff, so that's pretty cool. What else? Hold on, let me pull out a few more. Like I said, there's some that I'm working on for my buddy Xavier. It's like, Xavier, if you don't want to get any spoilers, don't look now. Turn your head. But he wanted this turned into a gasser. The wheels aren't attached in the front yet. It's got this cool engine that I've cut out and cut the hole out of the car, and so that it will poke out of there. Then I'll stick some exhaust coming out of the side, out of the fender wells. Oh no, I'm not. Not on this one. I'm not. I don't think. I will have to look back. I'm pretty. Maybe I'm not on this one. But this one, this Nova, he wanted it to be a sleeper gasser, so I just lifted it a tiny bit in the front, and these little aluminum. This is actual aluminum tubing. Oops. Well, it's not going to stick out that far, but you get the idea. The exhaust is just going to be sticking out of the side. He wanted it to be a sleeper. It's not going to stay. It needs to be attached. Anyways, the exhaust will stick out of the side right there. I don't know, Xavier, if you want it to be a true sleeper, I don't know if we should even paint it. Like leave the car looking just like the Hot Wheels one. There's the hole that I had to angle into. That took a lot of work just to do that little bit and have it straight. But let's see if I can get it to stick this time. That side cooperate a little bit more, but it's not gonna be that long. I think I'll poke it up in there a little more. But he wants it to be a sleeper, so I'm thinking we just leave the paint. I don't know. I'll talk to him and we'll see. But I think that looks pretty cool. That's kind of a very subtle differences. He wanted this one to be a gasser, and he liked this huge engine, so we got it up in the front and had to do some grinding to get the wheels to fit and cutting notches out of the side for the exhaust on this to fit. So this one's almost done. Did a little bit back here. The engine's kind of rubbing on the back tires, but still pretty cool. He wanted this attached to the back of this. I had to cut the fenders out for these big wheels to fit, but I think it looks alright. Can't really tell that there are no fender wells in there. But that's pretty cool. That's almost ready for paint. Then he wanted a Dodge, and it just dropped to the ground. That still rolls. And the thing with this, so I don't know if you had certain wheels you wanted me to use on this, but to use very wide, like even the regular Real Riders are so thick that by the time you get them in there to where they'll lay, they're like that close. But I found these. I think these came off of a Volkswagen van that he sent me. That's going to be turned into a gasser, but they're skinny, so they poke up in there a whole lot better and look a whole lot better. So I'm digging these. If you don't like them, Xavier, let me know. We'll go from there. But he wanted this to be able to go, to be able to back up under. Which we're almost there. But this isn't level, so there. It was pretty much there. So he wanted to be able to park like that. I've seen, at shows trucks like that. So that's just a few. I mean, he's got a bot. I mean, this is insane. That's all customs I'm working on for him. So that's why his projects are taking a little bit longer because there's just so many of them. But that's a few that I thought I would show. Now I'm gonna show a few more of what I'm working on for Billy. So let me pull those out. Okay, this next back is for Billy. So William, if you don't want to see him, turn your head. But he wanted me to. I think these are a Johnny Lightning and a M2 machine that he wanted me to turn into. The back came from an M2 machine tow truck, so it had this whole tow thing hooked back here, and then the front is a Johnny Lightning. So he wanted me to make it. That's pretty cool. I like the way this is turning out. It's gonna be a pretty neat looking piece when it's done. Then the Pinto, kind of like Dragster. It's gonna be a Grim Reaper theme too, but this one all I had was the body, so we're having to do a full blown custom metal chassis. Some of Xavier's customs will have a chassis as well. Not all of them, but some of them will have the chassis as well. He wants me to build a couple of trailers, so I'm gonna do that too. This Dodge wanted me to make an extended cab and change the bed of it. Put these wheels on it. It's gonna be pretty cool. It's gonna have the exhaust coming right here. That's what the gap is for right there. So there's still work needed to be done on that, but this is gonna be pretty badass when it's done. So the seam went pretty good. I mean, still got some cleaning up on it to do, but yeah, this thing's coming out pretty cool. Then the other one, this one I messed up on, but we already talked about it. It was supposed to be extended cab, and then this back end off of a Matchbox added. But and dually. And the dualies are off of those Zambino things, so the wheels are massive. But once you poke it under there, hold on. Okay, so it's gonna be something like that. Crazy. But I added fenders, working on the fenders of it. It's a lot of body work in this thing. But added the fenders to it so I can cover up some of the duals back there, the dualies. Yeah, it's gonna be fat. Not sure how it's all gonna work out yet. But anyway, those are a few of his. He's got a box as well. That's stuff I'm working on. Got to fix a tractor for his kid. That's pretty cool. But yeah, so I thought I'd just let you know I am working on stuff. Not a whole bunch, but on the days I can, I'm doing what I can. So you gotta realize there's a lot of work involved in these things. And over there, I took off. Well, the health got in the way, and I had too many on the table before I realized it. So, but everybody's being patient. Well, most everybody. But these guys mostly are. So I got a few other things I'm working on. But yeah, let me know what you think of the works in progress. Pretty cool stuff. Lots of craziness. Lots of adding and taking away, which is pretty cool. That's what I like doing. So I got another appointment today. This will be my second or third one this week. Then I got one Friday, so I better start getting ready for that. So Smooth Criminal signing out. Be good or be good at it.